think for me, unless you know where you've come from, it's very difficult to plan where you're going. With LGBT history, so much of our history hasn't been written down, and there's a danger that it gets lost and we repeat the same mistakes and the mistakes that have happened in the past. I celebrate LGBT History Month by trying to make sure that my friends and people in my networks are aware of things that have happened in history and where we've come from. So, for example, I don't believe Stonewall could have happened without the civil rights movement in the US. And there is a chap called Bayard Rustin who actually organised the March on Washington for Martin Luther King and was actually involved in writing the I Have a Dream speech for him. And I think people like that, it's important to remember those people and what they've given us and what they give us going forward. I think it's important for the rest of our community to embrace LGBT History Month, to understand what it means for people, understand and recognise and be able to support us and be allies. It allows me the creative freedom to be able to think and to work to my best capability. In general society, there's still a lot of things where I feel hemmed in. I don't feel like I can necessarily be natural with my partner. In general society, if we're out in the pub or at a restaurant or a theatre, whereas in work, I just want to be able to perform to my best, and I don't want to have to worry about unnecessary things which might be related to my sexuality. Just allow people to be who they are. We can do things like add pronouns to our signatures, and that way everyone feels included and it just becomes natural for everyone. We can, if we recognise we're in a position of privilege, some of us, we can be allies and support those around us.